Snakes and fakes may try to take my place. Little do they know I'm running first in this race. As I laugh in their face, leaving the dust without a trace, I got facts. With nothing to prove, absent a lack. I flow on this track with straight precision. I attract what I want, it's my decision. I did forget, undoubtedly want but couldn't crack. So get back, cause I attract but don't front. Old school, leaning in the back of a white Cadillac like the Mac. It's like a drop, not fear until no rain. Or better still, joy you never knew, absent of pain. Excuse me, let me refrain. Damn, isn't that insane? Anyway, let me shift gears, stay in your lane. As I'm driving into the truth, that's what I do. I know who I am, but who are you? Snakes. Hello, good morning. Hopefully everyone is doing good today. All right, another great episode of The Good Word. Mr. Frederick coming right back at you guys. All right, I want to get right into it, guys. Today, we're going to talk about truth, but also we're going to talk about you. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people cannot accept the truth of you. They cannot accept you. Well, they both go together. They can't accept you and they can't accept the truth. You see, family, a lot of times, individuals that are insecure that you'll run into in life, they have to have a paradigm, okay? They have to have a narrative that everyone in their lives have to fit into because they're so insecure internally deep that reality threatens them. And reality, when they run into individuals that are authentically, truly confident, not performative, not individuals masking, taking drugs to appear to be one way and not lying about their sexuality, lying about their true self in every kind of way. Not those. Those are completely phonies. They can deal with those because they know they're phony, so they feel like they got something up on them, okay? So no one can really truly hide who they are. Let's just get that out there. So I'm talking authentically true people who they can tell this is him, this is her. Ain't no changing up, they can't accept that. And let me explain. Individuals that are very insecure, the reason they can't accept that because that threatens them. That forces them to rise to another level. That forces them to look at their own selves and say, am I being my true self? Am I doing the best I can do? Am I raising the bar? And oftentimes they're not. And family, understand, if you have been around a lot of people like this in your life, maybe your family members, friends, work, people you work with, school, it's no coincidence. Typically it starts with family. So your dynamics, your family dynamics, typically that's what you're used to. That's your first training ground on how to relate to people, how to be around people, and so if you didn't come up with the most confident people around you, okay, it would be very difficult for you to really expand to be your natural self because, of course, when you're a child, you don't have any choice of anything. But when you come of age, even socializing with these individuals, you have to either shrink yourself or get drunk, or you cannot be you because they can't handle it, because that is too intimidating to them, because they have not reached that level of authenticity with themselves, whether it's things they've done in their life, whether it's just not even liking themselves. Truly is usually a lack of facing their true self. If they've done things that have made them, feel bad about themselves, they've never dealt with it, they never accepted it, never came to their truth, it's hard for them to see someone else that has, okay? It's hard for them to interact with that individual. It's going to be a friction. It's going to be like, wait a minute. So what you have to understand is then you take that on to other people. So you're going to attract, or you're going to be around individuals that are doing the same thing. Everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's, kind of having transactional type relationships. It's really sad in a way, because it's like you're really a victim of your background, of your existence. You only know what you know. Now, as you get educated, if you do get educated in these matters, whether it's psychology, whether it's just knowing individuals that have the knowing of this psyche and how we use our psyche, how relationships are built, how we interact with one another, you might grow to individualize yourself. You might grow to, it might be spiritual, it might be through other ways. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen is eventually, if you have true growth, you're going to outgrow some people. And you have to understand that when you outgrow these people, the reality is, families, it's going to be very difficult for you to be around individuals that you've outgrown. It's going to be difficult. And you got to accept that everyone cannot come with you. Because individuals that don't know you can't see you because they can't handle you. You're not too much for them. They just don't have the capacity to deal with someone that's being real, because it threatens their self-esteem, which is already extremely low. You see, and it's not for you to wait for them to grow. It's not for you to try to pull them along with you. This is friends, family, any relationships, anybody. It's not for you to shrink yourself. It's not for you to do anything but be you. You don't need to adjust yourself any longer for individuals that don't have the capacity to deal with you. They don't have the capacity to be authentic. They don't have the capacity to grow and expand, because what will happen is you won't be able to expand. And like I said, how you do some things, how you do all things. You'll find yourself taking jobs where you have to do that. Okay, you'll find yourself getting in relationships with individuals like that, where you have to do that. You have to shrink yourself. You have to not be so much. You have to hold back. Family, you want to be in relationships with people that force you. Not force. Let me not use that word. They allow you, okay? Because force is a little aggressive. They allow you to expand yourself. They're not threatened by you expanding and growing. They're not threatened by you reaching out to new genres or trying new things, trying new careers or whatever, going into your dream job, your dream goals, your bucket list. You can grow with these people. Family, if you're around individuals that are threatened by every move you make to expand yourself, you're around the wrong people. Clearly, you want to be around individuals that you're not intimidating to them. That means you have to select individuals that are up here in the sense of their self-esteem, their self-worth, how they look at themselves. They have to be up here in order for you to be up here. You can't be up here and you run around people that feel like this, because what's going to happen, they're going to try to pull you down, okay? And it's much easier for you to sink down than it is for them to climb up. That's hard work for people to climb up, face themselves, and deal with their history, deal with all the things that's keeping them here. You have to be around people that's already here. It's not your job to build individuals to be better, be bolder, be stronger, be more authentic. That's not your job. You have enough just dealing with yourself, okay, family? So what you want to do is you attract what you are. So you want to be on this frequency, this vibration at all times. Now, of course, none of us are perfect. We don't need to be perfect, okay? You're going to have your times where you have things that contradict that, okay? You're going to have times where you don't fit the mold of being your best self, and you don't have to. It's okay. You're not living in this world to be perfect. You don't have to be this magnificent human being. You be you. But the idea is being you a lot of times is not comparable with individuals not being themselves, or where they're at a certain place where they can't accept you being you. You'll see this, family, with individuals that are jealous, that are very envious of you. Some individuals don't even know you. They couldn't have been around you for years. They really don't even know you. They haven't been around you. They live in different states. How could they know you? How could they know you if they've spent no time with you? What it is they know they don't know you, but what it is they want to hold on to a narrative of what they want to believe you are. You're nothing like whatever they're trying to believe, because it makes them comfortable. It makes them comfortable fitting into their little small little small jar in their mind because they have small, low self-esteem. So you being your highest self, it totally blows them out of the way. And so they can't hold on to that. So they might have known you when you were a kid, and here you are. You could be 50, 60 years old. They know nothing about you. They don't know what you like to do. They don't know what you like to read. They don't know where you go. They don't know your habits. They know nothing about you. But they'll hold on to something that they've seen when you were in the 5th grade. This is how you could tell emotionally, mentally insufficient, insecure individuals. Because rather than accept, hey, this is, or just saying, hey, I don't know this guy. I ain't seen him in years. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his habits are. He don't speak to me. She doesn't deal with me at all. They can't do that. They'll just take a snapshot of when you were around them. Okay, could be 10, 20 years ago. You know, for a snapshot. Because obviously you probably got away from them because they weren't good people. Okay, honest, let's face it. You're not going to keep that kind of distance from somebody that was positive in your life. You're going to keep a healthy distance from individuals that aren't good for you. And you know they aren't good, and you've had conversations with them. They'll ignore all those conversations and act like none of that ever happened. And act like they actually know you and deal with you. You don't deal with them no kind of way. Family, understand that individuals like this, the root of all of that is insecurity. Okay? When someone is extremely insecure, they cannot handle the truth. They can't handle their truth, your truth. They can't handle no truth. So the reality is you don't worry about individuals like this. You don't keep them on your radar whatsoever. It's their energy. Don't try to work with them to